Saints Row comes out, any person with common sense and eyes realizes that it's going to be a massive failure. But unfortunately, there's also people on the left. Many of them were like, well, you see, the real fans are the tourists. You don't understand. Society has progressed. We have moved forward from your filth. We do not need your money anymore. I love how they're talking we as if they are members on the board of shareholders. Like they're actually responsible for making the game or something like that, when in reality they probably don't even play the game. So now a lot of people are giving flack to this fellow YouTuber. I mean, no disrespect, but like this tweet has aged like a rotten egg. Fake Saints Row fans. See, I love these individuals. Like, they make our job so much easier. Nothing pisses people off more than when you're being antagonistic towards them and they just have like legitimate complaints. Like they're fans of the game. They just want a sequel that gives them more of the same. And when they see that the sequel is spiting them, is showing that game developers are out there insulting them, all of this is viewed as the PR team of the company, pretty much, like an extension of it. It doesn't matter if it's not. It's viewed by normal people like that. So when you insult people, it's like the company itself is insulting them, which convinces them to not buy the product. So anyway, Fake Rose Hands, when Woke Reboot is a financial success and the studio doesn't go out of a business. Now, this was on last year, on August 18th, 2022, and he posted a meme with Homelander, obviously giving a lot of sass to people that were contradicting him and saying that the game was bad. He even says, well, actually, the CEO said that they're happy with the game sales. Oh, well. I mean, if the person elected to give good PR to the company is going to claim that the sales are good, I mean, we have to believe them. I mean, is there any CEO that would ever lie? Has there ever been a CEO in human history that has given false information? I mean, what are shareholders, right? Like, imagine if the CEO goes out there and it's like, well, actually, the sales have been catastrophic. Imagine what would happen to the stocks of that company. How can we do this, Chad? Like, how do we have this superpower of predicting the future? How are we this good? Like, have we transcended our humanity? Are our brains so larger that we can see patterns and we can understand how the world works better than other people? Because again, if you go on Twitter like that YouTuber, again, no disrespect to him, it's just one of many. This is like one of the things that was shown to me, but there were so many individuals, like so many of them, that I'm willing to bet they would have just put down money in order to bet that the game is going to be successful. But all you had to do was to take one look at this picture. Just one look, and it tells you literally everything. Like, they have included all the tropes that guarantee your game will not sell. So let's look at it, right? Like, first of all the female characters have no boobies. None whatsoever. I mean, look, like, big breasts are horrifying for these people. In their opinion, big breasts only exist in pornography. Like, in video games, in movies, in TV shows, big breasts shouldn't exist at all, ever. The female characters have masculine traits. I mean, this is the body language of a guy. Again, there's nothing wrong with making a masculine woman, but when all your cast is masculine women, it doesn't appeal to the market. Like, you're trying to force this upon the market. The average man prefers a feminine woman. Like, over 90% of the market prefers this. It's easier to sell something to people who prefer it than to force something down their throat. I remember, like, I believe it was the writer for The Last of Us on Netflix. And he actually expressed what we talked here on the channel. He said that he wanted to have a gay scene in an episode, and he thought that people don't want to see it, but he wanted people to see it, so he felt like the mother hiding the carrot in the broccoli. This is his statement, not mine. This is how these people think. Okay, they want to social engineer society, they want to instill behaviors. And I'm sorry, I just want entertainment. That's what I want. I don't want to have my behaviors instilled. I do not think that the person who works at a multi-billion-dollar company and is making entertainment should have power over me. I think that person should just make entertainment. When I see these things, they put me off. Okay? So, number one, all of the female characters are being masculinized. Number two, the stereotypical black man, which has been soyified. Like, almost in every modern media, the black man needs to have glasses, needs to have a bow tie, needs to appear weak, needs to appear as if he is harmless. And this is a video game that's about action. It's a video game that's about doing heroic stuff. You know, like this is nice in a corporate setting. But like, again, it's just like one of the other tropes. Like you see it in so many video games and so many TV shows until it's very difficult not to notice. And then, of course, you have the man that's hypersexualized, right? So like all the women have all the femininity being removed from them. Like as you can see, very little makeup, male characteristics. And meanwhile is the guy that has abs, no shirt, right? For, I guess, like the homosexual and the female gaze. Which is fine, you know, like, you can add this in your video game, but in contrast with the other characters, it's bizarre. Like none of the other characters have any sexuality to them. It's just like the male character, which, again, appeals to the female and the homosexual gaze. And the question is, like, how many of your customers are like this? Like how many, like, legit, what is the number of women that play Saints Row? Probably not that many, right? Like maybe, I don't know, 5%, 10%, right? Clearly not enough, as we saw. Because if a lot of women wanted to see this, they would have bought the game and the studio wouldn't have gone bankrupt. Which is what happened. So, on top of this, like you got all of these tropes here when it comes to character design. And you also have the fact that the story and the gameplay is different. Like the original Saints Row, it was very edgy. It was very politically incorrect. And in exchange, you managed to make something that is so hyper-sanitized that it's not like the previous game at all. I mean, the edginess is that they curse a lot, right? So they go around and they go like, fuck, fuckity, fuck, fuck, fuck. That was funny when South Park did it, because South Park came at a time when the Christians were in power. And if you said even damn, like the word damn in a commercial, they would have started issuing letters of complaint. They would have started boycotting that company. So, it is understandable why South Park was edgy. You want to be edgy now? Don't say don't say fuck. Say the other F word. Like, do it if you want to be edgy, right? Like, you're an edgy game. Do it. Oh, you can't do it. Say gamer words. Oh, you can't do that. Well, then stop saying fuck, fuckity, fuck, fuck, fuck. Because it's not really exciting. It's not interesting. Everyone can say it. I can say it here on YouTube. It's no problem. Like, culture has moved on. This word is now acceptable. There are other words which aren't. So, either you are edgy or you aren't. And there's also the fact that you got people like that YouTuber and many others attacking the fans of the people that were noticing the change when we're not having it. And finally, I want to point out a double standard, right? We have seen the left boycott things for literally anything that is problematic. Like, they have tried to boycott the Spider-Man comic because it had a depiction of a sexy female Spider-Woman, right? Like, that was enough to get that boycotted. They will form human chains in front of Chick-fil-A because of how Chick-fil-A donates its money. They will boycott a pillow company. They will boycott literally anything and everything for just like a tweet that came out 9 years ago. So anything that they deem problematic, they will do. Like, they will harass VTubers over Hogwarts. Okay? Meanwhile, on the right, if you say, I don't like this, I don't want to play it, immediately they freak out. And they attack you, and they're aggressive about it, right? So they can have their boycotts, and they can have their morality, but they want to demoralize you and to believe that you are not entitled of a different way of viewing things. I don't like this game, unironically, so why should I have bought it? Why should I have paid my hard-earned money for it? Not only that, I like trash-talking things that I view woke. I don't like them. I say my opinion. If other people agree with me, that's fine. If not, that's also fine. It's their liberty and their choice. But the problem that the left has is that they view that our number is increasing. Like, more and more people are starting to think like us and less like them. And this is why it freaks them out so much. This is why they gatekeep so hard, because what that YouTuber was doing was basically gatekeeping. Like, he wanted to prevent criticism to this game from forming. And by insulting people, mocking, ridiculing, acting like he's smart, right? Like, it basically tries to instill the idea that there's a problem with you. Like, everyone likes this game. This is how people are now. You're the one that's in the wrong. You're the one that's stuck in time. And it turns out that that is not the case. They are the one that they're in the wrong, and they are the one that are stuck in time. Let me know what you guys think, and as usual, I will see you in the comment section. Take care.